Testing. There we go. This is Matt Reardon from Knowlton Stadium in Winchester, Massachusetts, getting ready for kickoff. We have the Sachems of Winchester versus your Beverly Panthers. Both teams come in tonight at 4-3, so it should be a good matchup on paper. You know, never seen Winchester play this season, but talking to different people and reading up, it seems like it's a good matchup for Beverly in terms of size and speed, so it should be a good game here tonight.
Winchester's captains
Should kick off shortly.
Brendan Curran and Joel Lepore.
Referees seem to be talking to the Winchester coach right before the captains head out for the coin toss. All right, there are the captains for Beverly. PZ Parsons, Pat Parsons, Bobby Adams, and Clayton McAlpine, who is not playing tonight due to an illness.
Panthers captains, Patrick Parsons and Bobby Adams.
Referee's getting ready for the coin toss. Yeah, it looks like Beverly won the toss.
Winchester will receive the ball.
Beverly wins the coin toss but defers. Winchester will receive the opening kickoff. Seems to be the standard play now is to win the coin toss and defer. I think I could be wrong, but it seemed like the first person I can remember doing that was Bill Belichick, and now every time, doesn't matter if it's high school, college, pro, you win that opening, you defer. So kind of revolutionary when he did it. Now seems to be the sort of standard call. So it looks really good if you stop them. It does not look quite as good as when you don't stop them after you give them the ball to start it when you win the coin toss. But it's a chill in the air tonight. I think it was like 40, high 40s maybe. But it doesn't feel too cold. The wind's not blowing yet, so that's a positive sign for me. Both teams are sort of huddling up before they take the field.
Back deep for Winchester is Ricky Welch, Jacob Flores, and Jimmy Gibbons.
Looks like Jimmy Givens and Ricky Welch back deep for Winchester to receive the kick. Joey Loretti to kick off for Beverly. Loretti, I think, has had a good season kicking. He's done some great jobs on the kickoff and really been somebody that they could depend on, especially when it came time for the extra points. So whenever he's been called upon, he's definitely contributed. So let's see if he can set the tone and try to pin Winchester deep in their own zone here to start.
For the Panthers.
All right, here we are. First game of the playoffs for the Beverly this season. Loretti for the kick. Loretti boots it. Received at the 15-yard line. Cut outside to the corner and wrapped up there. Nice tackle. Looks like Duncan Moreland on the tackle.
Return for Winchester, and now Sachems will take over on the 30-yard line.
So Duncan Moreland makes a nice stop there. Looked like for a split second that he might be hitting the outside corner and getting ready for a bigger play, but Moreland sort of came in at the end and stopped that, wrapped him up nicely. Nice
Duncan
open field
Moreland
tackle.
For the Panthers.
Winchester will start out 1st and 10 on their 31-yard line, 10:55 in the first quarter. Winchester snaps, handed off to the running back, quickly stopped in the backfield. Looked like Andrew Avila on the tackle for Panthers. I think you're going to see a big game from Andrew today, probably making up a lot of the minutes that Clayton McAlpine would usually play. I mean, Andrew plays, but they're going to be counting on him for leadership back there to make some big plays both on offense and defense, and he certainly starts off for Beverly there. Tackle for no gain, brings up 2nd down and 10. There's a snap, he holds it, passes to the outside, looks like a little jostling for position there. Pass is broken up.
Fiorentino's pass is intended for Henry Kraft, incomplete.
Pass is broken up, brings up 3rd down and 10. Foster Smallman on the pass defense for Beverly there. Quite nicely defends that play. Brings up 3rd down and 10 here. Would be a big stop for the Beverly to come right out of the gate. Should have 3 and out. There's the snap. Back to pass. Pass rushes on. Adams wraps him up a little bit. Passes up. It is incomplete. Bobby Adams in on the pass rush for Beverly. Going to bring up 4th down and 10. So a big defensive stand by Beverly on the opening drive. See, that's when it works. You defer, stop them, and now the Beverly Panthers will get the ball back to start the second half. Here they go. Should get good field position here. Winchester at their own 20-yard line, ready to punt.
Givens set the kickoff for Winchester.
Givens ready to kick off for Winchester. Looks like we got PZ Parsons and Danny Morency back deep for Beverly. The punt is up. Morency is under it. He calls for the fair catch. Danny Morency catches it at his own, looks like about 39-yard line, where the Panthers will start out 1st down and 10. 10:04 remaining in the first. Oh, they're going to spot the ball at the 40. So it's going to be 1st down and 10. 10 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Panthers will start out 1st down and 10. Beverly offense is led by senior captain Ryan Barra at quarterback. Duncan Moreland at wide receiver. PZ Parsons wide receiver. Foster Smallman. Bobby Adams tight end. Merge Malumba running back. Andrew Avila on running back. So I think we'll probably see a pretty heavy dosage of Avila and Malumba, and Barra calling his own number a lot too. Here's the snap. Goes to Barra. Barra. Oh, direct hand. Oh, my apologies. Direct handoff to Danny Morency. Direct snap to Morency. Doesn't appear to be. Looks like no gain on the play, so it should bring up 2nd down and 10 from the 40. A little different wrinkle there with the direct snap to Danny Morency, the sophomore, on 1st down. Danny's done a nice job fielding the punts this year. Not an easy thing to do, certainly at the high school level, and we've seen a lot of punts muffed in different games in the past. So Danny's been a steadying hand on punt returns. There's the give to Merge Malumba. Merge, good run on 2nd down. Again, that appears to be Danny Morency under center for Beverly.
Malumba on a carry for the Panthers. Christian Morris on the tackle for the Sachems. That's going to bring up third
So
down
that
and
was a
3.
7-yard run for Merge Malumba. Brings up 3rd down and 3. And again, it does appear to be Danny Morency under center for the Beverly Panthers, and not Ryan Barrett. Oh, looks like he might have jumped a little bit. The handoff is to Merge Malumba. Malumba, oh, he shakes the tackle and brings it back. Merge Malumba, oh, it's tough, nice run. Merge Malumba looks like he needed 3, got about 5, and that should be good for a Beverly Panthers first down. It did look like for a split second that Winchester was going to be called for offsides. Certainly looked offsides to me, but no flag there. Maybe they got back in time. But Merge Malumba was initially wrapped up in the backfield for what would have been a 2-yard loss and a hold on 3rd down for the Sachems. And instead it results a nice run from Malumba. Brings up 1st down and 10 on the Winchester 49-yard line. Danny Morency under center, takes the snap, holds on to it, hands off to Andrew Avila, who cuts up the middle, keeps rolling. Andrew Avila with the big 1st down run for the Panthers. Brings it down to the Sachems, about 34-yard line. Big run there. 15-yard carry for Andrew Avila on 1st down. It's going to bring up 1st down and 10 from the Winchester 39-yard line. Beverly offense is clicking early. Steady dose of the running game. Danny Morency lines up under center once again. Takes the snap. Hands off to Merge Malumba. Malumba again with the break and tackle. He's going up the middle. Oh, he's just tripped up. Tripped up by number 4 there at the 20-yard line. Again, Malumba was initially met in the backfield for what would have been a loss, but strong kid, breaks free the tackle, takes it up the middle, and real solid game right down to the 15-yard line. Merge Malumba was one of the Salem News hidden gems last week. Had a huge game for Beverly. That's what you really sort of noticed at the end of the season, that somebody different stepped up each game, that really put their stamp on each game. They're going to be a timeout here for Winchester. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line, 8:30 remaining in the 1st quarter. Beverly moving early, seems to be certainly a run-heavy offense. Danny Morency, a bit of a surprise under center here. He's a sophomore. Ryan Barrett, I'm not sure why, if there was an injury or part of the game plan, but Danny Morency is in at quarterback for Beverly. So far has handled the snaps flawlessly, hands off flawlessly. So far, good start for all concerned. Beverly defense holds on 3rd down, and now the offense is moving it down the field. Drive started at Beverly's own 40-yard line, has quickly moved down the field. At about a minute and a half is taking them to get down to the 15-yard line. I know Beverly would love to get off to a quick start offensively, put 6 on the board here, and really sort of dominate the story here. Morency again hands off to Malumba. Malumba cuts it out to the left. Malumba keeps driving, and he is in for the touchdown. Merge Malumba. Huge drive from Malumba. 15-yard touchdown run for Merge Malumba. Again, just they're trying to arm tackle him, and he's having none of it. It's going to take more than arms to bring Merge down tonight. You're going to have to get your body in there if you want to slow him down. He's certainly had quite a role. The Malumba 15-yard touchdown run makes it 6-0 Beverly. Panthers line up in extra point formation. Joey Loretti on to attempt. Danny Morency with the hold.
Joey Loretti to tie the extra point.
The snap is good. The kick is up. The kick is good.
The extra point is good. 7-0 Panthers.
Joey Loretti drives it right down the middle. Couldn't have scripted it any better than that if you're Beverly. You defer, you stop on defense, you get the ball back, and the offense just marches it down with seemingly no problem here on that first drive. Merge Malumba sets the tone. I think if your running back is going to be physical like that and is going to break some tackles, you're really going to fire up the offensive line, and they're really going to want to block harder for you.
Back deep for Winchester is Ricky Welch, kick-up Flores, and Jimmy Gibbons.
Ricky Welch back and Jimmy Gibbons for Winchester. Joey Loretti on to kick for Beverly again.
Joe Loretti set to kick off for the Panthers.
Loretti sharing up the coverage with the special teams. They're ready to kick. The kick is up. Right down the middle. Givens takes it at his 10-yard line, starts to bring it up the middle. Oh, he's tripped up by Andrew Avila. Nice.
Welch on the return for Winchester.
I thought Ricky Welch on the return for Winchester. Avila looked like he was being blocked, and at the last second sort of flashed out his hand, tripped him up.
Winchester will take over the 31-yard line.
Winchester takes over on their 31-yard line. 8-19, trailing 7-0. Tony Fiorentino at quarterback for Winchester. He hands off and tackled.
On the carry for Winchester.
Stopped by Merge Malumba. So far it's been the Merge Malumba show for the Panthers.
Malumba on the tackle for the Panthers.
Picking up where he left off last week.
Pick up a four yards on the play.
4-yard run.
Second down and 6 for the Sachems.
It's going to bring up second down and 6. That was Brendan Curran on the run for Winchester, their captain. Fiorentino waiting for the snap for Winchester. Takes the snap, holds it, passes over the middle. It's wide open. He's going. He's at the 20. A saving tackle there at the end at about the 12-yard line by Foster Smallman. Pass is good. Long completion there for Winchester. Tackle down from behind by Foster Smallman with the saving tackle. Stops the touchdown. Certainly Winchester needed some life in their offense, and that long pass gave them that. Winchester has first down and 10 on the Beverly 13-yard line. Fiorentino under center with the snap. Hands off again. Met by a gang of Beverly tacklers. See Duncan Moreland in there, Merge Malumba. Looks like Foster Smallman in on that. Beverly holds on first down. Gonna bring up second down and 10. Fiorentino under center. He's got Curran in the backfield again. He seems to line up under shotgun a lot. Takes a snap, shuffle pass up the middle. There we go. Stopped by Merge Malumba. That didn't fool anyone.
Shuffle pass to Tommy Denkin.
Shuffle pass to Tommy Denkin is complete on second down. Met quickly by Merge Malumba there.
Malumba on the tackle for the Panthers.
No gain again. It's going to bring up third down and 10 from the Beverly 13-yard line. A couple impressive defensive plays by Beverly. Brings up third and long. Be great if Beverly could hold them here and keep them to a field goal opportunity after that long pass. Fiorentino in shotgun again. Beverly trying to show him some different looks on defense on the line. Beverly breaks free. Oh, it looks like it was incomplete. Oh, it looked like it was going to be complete, but just at the last minute, a little bit behind him. Looked like in on the pressure for Beverly. Fiorentino probably had to get rid of that ball just a second earlier than he wanted to. If he had held it, he was going to get sacked. If he let it go early, that was the result. Beverly holds on third down. Looks like Winchester is not lining up for a field goal. Fiorentino is again under center. Curran behind him. Running back, no, he moves back to shotgun. Going to be 4th and 10. Huge play early in the game. Receiver in motion to the left. Fiorentino holds the ball. He's open. Beverly wrapping him up. Beverly holds on 4th down.
The Panthers will take over on down.
Looks like Merge Malumba and Braden Pratt on the tackle. I saw Bobby Adams in there as well. Not sure if Winchester doesn't have a confidence in their field goal kicker or just felt that they had the play. It looked for a second like it was going to be open, but the Beverly defense quickly recovered, stopped them there. You got to figure that's a huge momentum boost for Beverly. Winchester had that huge completion down the middle. Looked like they were certainly going to put at least 3 on the board, but the Beverly defense holds on 4 consecutive over and downs. Beverly takes over first down and 10 from the 8-yard line. Deep in their own territory. Beverly has a strong running game, though, so I wouldn't think, playing too deep in their own territory is going to be something that's going to stress out the boys. There you go, Andrew Avila with the inside handoff. He cuts it deep to the outside. He's going. Andrew Avila, he's at the 40. He's at the 50. Ooh, stepped out of bounds. Big run by Andrew Avila.
Andrew Avila on the carry for the Panthers, and that's good for a Panther first down.
Huge run for Avila there. 46-yard carry for Andrew Avila on first down from his own 8-yard line. You'll take that every time. And just as quick as that, the Beverly Panthers are in Winchester territory, leading 7-0, having held on 4th down in their own red zone. Beverly playing with a quiet confidence on offense. The Winchester jumps, looks like they've returned back. Andrew Avila on first down.
On the carry for the Panthers, brought down by Winchester Joe Lepore. Check that tackle made by Chris Ferguson.
That looks like number 16 under center, Anthony Pascarosa. He hands off to Merge Malumba. Merge again breaks 2 tackles, breaks it out to the outside. That's going to be good for a first down. Haven't seen anyone that could tackle Merge Malumba yet tonight.
For the Panthers, and that's good for a Panther first down.
So far we've seen Pascarosa in at quarterback and Danny Morency in at quarterback for the Panthers. No pass attempts yet. I haven't needed to. Haven't needed to throw. They're going to run it every time if they're getting 40, 20, 10, 15 yards a carry. Pascarosa under center. Takes the snap, hands off to Merge Malumba. Malumba right up the middle. Oh, again breaking tackles. Merge Malumba.
And that'll be good for a Panther first
Just
down.
Abusing the Winchester defense. I counted 3 tackles that time he broke. And just power running. Obviously, the offensive line is doing a great job opening up some holes up front for them. Handoff, inside handoff to Avila. Avila cuts back to the right.
Avila on the carry for
Short gain on first down.
the Panthers.
It's going to bring up second down and 9. Pass attempt is just out of the outstretched arms of Andrew Avila. Pascarosa pass attempt on 2nd and 9 is incomplete, intended for Avila.
Pascarosa's pass is incomplete.
It's going to bring up 3rd down and 9 from the Winchester 18.
3rd down and 8 for the Panthers.
Again, I haven't seen Ryan Barrett in the game yet. I'm not sure of an update on his condition. But Pascarosa with the pitch to Merge Malumba, cuts it outside. Malumba keeps scrolling,
Touchdown,
leaps
Panthers.
over a Winchester tackler and brings it into the end zone for the touchdown. Merge Malumba has been a machine here tonight. Cannot be stopped. leaping over people, breaking tackles, tackling people on Winchester. So far, it has been the Merge Malumba show, and it's 13-0 Panthers. 3:26 left in the first quarter. Joey Loretti's going to be on to attempt the extra point for Beverly. Danny Morency, the holder. Snap, good hold. The kick is up. The kick is good. Right down the middle again for Loretti. Makes it 14-0 Beverly. 3:26 remaining in the first quarter. Huge start for Beverly. Winchester fans trying to make some noise, maybe get their team to wake up a bit. But so far they've just been overpowered by Beverly. Beverly offense is seemingly doing whatever it wants at this point. Again, I might be a tad bit biased, but their runs, I mean, they've been 20 yards, 15 yards, 40 yards. I think one was stopped for 2 yards, but that was about the only one that didn't go for a big gain. So, and defensively, they held on that first possession. Second possession, they gave up that big play, but quickly recovered. Came up with a big defensive stance in their own red zone. Ricky Welch and Jacob Flores back deep for Winchester. Joey Loretti to kick off again. Checking out the coverage with the special teamers. Kick by Loretti. Drives it down the middle, kicks a little short, picks it up at the 20-yard line, starts to run it back. It's quickly stopped by Duncan Moreland.
The Sachems will take over on the 31-yard line.
That's Duncan Moreland's second big tackle on special teams tonight on the opening kickoff. When it looked like the Winchester receiver had some daylight to the outside, Duncan Moreland quickly flashed out there and ended any hopes he had of a big play. So Winchester takes over. It's going to be first down and 10 on their own 31-yard line. Winchester, you feel, is probably desperate to make something happen here, lest they fall too far behind early here in the game. I'm sure they did not envision themselves down 14-0 quickly to the Beverly Panthers, being outplayed. Fiorino hands off. Looks like Curran to the outside. Jimmy Gibbons on the carry for Winchester. He's tackled there by Foster Smallman. Nice gain on first down for Gibbons. Ball's going to be spotted at the 39-yard line. Going to be an 8-yard gain. Should be second down and 2.
Second down and 2.
Fiorino again lined up in the shotgun. There's a snap. Fiorino hands off. Quickly met there.
First down, Winchester.
Mikey Anderson with the tackle for Beverly. That's going to be good for a first down for the Sachems, though. Needed 2, got 3. There he is. It's going to be first down and 10 from the 42-yard line. Mikey Anderson met him quickly for the tackle, but that was good for a Winchester first down. I feel like they needed that for their confidence. A 3-0 would not have been good for them. Fiorino looking to the sideline for plays. Seems to like lining up in the shotgun formation. Heads up to the line, checks the play, looks back at his running back Gibbons. Waits the snap. There's the snap. There's the handoff to Gibbons again. He's met quickly by Andrew Avila and Hurel Callis. Avila and Callis on the tackle for Beverly. No gain. Maybe 1 yard. Feeling generous. We'll make it second down and 9. Fiorino again looking to the sideline for the play. Seems to be a lot of conferencing after every play. Not really getting in that rhythm yet that Winchester's looking for. Fiorino discussing with his running back. Again, in the shotgun formation, the snap is there. Holds it, passes complete. trying to get out to the outside, but is met by Mikey Anderson. Mikey Anderson's played really well for the Panthers since he's come back from an injury here. Has been a steadying force in that improved secondary the second half of the season. So his return from injury really helped Beverly solidify that secondary. It's going to be 3rd down and 5 for Winchester on the 47-yard line. Fiorino checks the play with his receivers, looks at the clock, sends the receiver in motion. The snap is to Fiorino. In quickly on the pressure. Oh, he's sacked by Avila. Andrew Avila. Now that probably removes any inclination the Winchester coach might have had to go for it on 4th down from midfield. It's going to be 4th down and 13 on the Avila sack. Big play there. Again, stepping up, Clayton McAlpine, big factor on the Panthers defense, but every week, the last few weeks, somebody different has stepped up, and that sort of next man up mentality that the Patriots have made famous. I talked to Coach Henneberry, Coach Morency. That's something that there's a snap. The punt is up. Short kick, fielded by Danny Morency at his 30-yard line. Morency cuts it up the middle, tries to bring it out to the outside. He does, he's at the 40. Danny cuts it back up at the 50. He's running the midfield, dragging the Winchester guy with him. Danny Morency with a nice punt return to the 45-yard line. Morency's looked like he's on the verge of breaking one of those all season. He's pretty talented player for a sophomore. You can tell he's got that raw athletic ability that he certainly put to good use this year for the Panthers. Going to be a bright spot in the future of the programs, bright spot in the future in the team now. Return of punts pretty exclusively this year, and has done a great job with that. Trying to see it again. Looks like we have Pascarosa under center for the Panthers. He hands off to Merge Malumba. Malumba cuts it to the outside. Malumba again breaking tackles. Another tackle broken. Merge Malumba.
Malumba on the carry.
Takes it down to the Sachems 25-yard line. 20-yard carry on 1st down for Merge Malumba. Again, starting to sound like a broken record, but I counted at least 2 broken tackles there. And he's just sort of throwing guys off of him. The Sachems do not have an answer for Merge Malumba so far.
That's the end of the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. Couldn't have gone any better for Beverly Panthers. They're up 14-0. Again, driving in Winchester territory. Ball will be at the 20-yard line when the second quarter commences. Merge Malumba with a huge first quarter for Beverly. I don't have the yardage totals, but, he's kind of had his way with Winchester. No answer for him. On defense, Beverly Panthers have had that bend but don't break mentality in the red zone. They came up big on that 4th down stop. Merge Malumba some big tackles. Mikey Anderson some big tackles. Andrew Avila. The whole team is rising up with Clayton out. So, again, I know the coaching staff must be thrilled with that. I talked to the guys at the coaching staff. They said, what they've liked the most in the last 2 wins was that the boys are really executing the game plan. The kids are really listening to what the coaches are saying, believing in the coaches, believing in the game plan, and you saw the positive results here the last few weeks. Beverly clicking on all cylinders to end their regular season with the last 2 big wins against NEC rivals in what some might call the biggest upset of the year. The Danvers win on the road, beating undefeated Danvers, following it up with a nice home win against Peabody. Again, Pascarosa looks like Winchester jumps, but doesn't get him. Inside handoff to Andrew Avila. That's been a pretty successful play for them this evening. Avila with a nice carry on 1st down.
Avila on the carry for Beverly. Charlie Ward on the tackle for Winchester.
It's going to 3-yard carry on 1st down. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 7 for Beverly. Pascarosa under center. The pitches to Malumba. Malumba cuts it to the outside again. Another tackle. Merge Malumba will not be denied tonight. He's a man on a mission. Tossing Winchester tacklers off like it was nothing. going to bring up first down and goal from the Winchester 9-yard line. Beverly leading 14-0, looking to pile onto that. Pascarosa goes under center. He's got Malumba in the backfield. The handoff is to Malumba. Malumba cuts it right up the middle.
Malumba on the carry for the Panthers.
Short game on second down.
Second down and goal for the Panthers.
Going to bring up second down and goal from, it looks like about the 8 or 7. Pascarosa under center. The give is to Malumba. Malumba is stopped on third down. Looks like he's right about the 6-yard line. Yeah, so it's going to, they give him the 5-yard line. So it's going to be third and goal from the 5. Players are huddled up. Pascarosa again under center for Beverly. Snap, inside handoff to Andrew Avila. Avila is in for the touchdown. That's been a nice play for the Panthers tonight. The inside handoff to Andrew Avila. He is in for the touchdown, makes it 20-0. Big drive there. Couldn't ask for a better start if you're Beverly in this one. 20-0 at the start of the second quarter. Joey Loretti on to attempt the extra point for Beverly. Danny Morency with the hold. Loretti's 2 for 2 this evening. Kick is up. Kick is good. Pelts the house next door for good measure. I'm sure the neighbors love getting the extra points booted off the, looks like the dormer window there. Didn't go hit the window, just sort of pegged the house, so not too bad. I guess it could be worse. Yeah, there is a net behind there, but it's almost as if the ball like snuck over the net and then quickly died and pegged the house. So I guess you couldn't have done that better if you tried. So it's 21-0 Beverly. Again, two teams were 4 and 3. This thing had even matchup written all over it. Beverly has to love the quick start here. Winchester has to be wondering what happened. How can we regroup? How do we make sure this one doesn't get away from us? There's a lot of ball game left to play. If you're the Winchester coaching staff, you're going to try to tell your kids, you know, this is not how we designed it, but there's plenty of football left to be played. If you're Beverly coaches, I'm sure the guys are over there telling them, stick to our game plan. This game's not over yet. You're going to play tight. We're going to play the game plan. You're going to play hard to the final whistle like I know they always do. So there's going to be no letdown if you're Beverly here. Joey Loretti on to kick off for Beverly. Perfect 3 for 3 on the evening. Plunked the house for good measure. Again, extra points seem like, no, there has not been a penalty. It's been a pretty, although Winchester looks like they haven't figured out the cadence of the quarterbacks yet. Oh, there's the kick. Breaks a couple tackles. Takes it right up the middle. Gibbons on the return for Winchester. Tackled by PZ Parsons. PZ Parsons might have stopped the touchdown with that. Winchester's going to start on the Panthers' 38-yard line. I think they needed that spark, a good return. The special teams play like that can certainly spark a team when you're maybe a little down. You come in, you're at home, you let up 3 quick touchdowns. 3 quick touchdowns, 3 demoralizing touchdowns where the Panthers just imposed their will on Winchester on those 3 drives. But Fiorosa under shotgun formation, hands off to Gibbons. Gibbons up the middle.
Curran on the carry for Winchester.
Curran on the carry for Winchester. Tackled by Avia and Malumba.
Malumba on the tackle for Beverly.
7-yard gain. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 3 for Winchester. Shotgun formation. I think it's been exclusive shotgun formation all evening. Uses that for the handoff. Takes it to the outside. Brendan Curran on the carry for Winchester. That's going to be
brought down by Beverly's Malumba.
Malumba on the tackle, but it's going to be good for a Winchester 1st down. So a big kick return followed by a 1st down gives Winchester a little life here. Again, plenty of ball to be played. We're just at the start of the 2nd quarter. Waiting the snap. Takes it back. Pump fakes. Looks for the open receiver and just throws it out. Beverly had pressure there. Bobby Adams in on the pressure for Beverly.
Braden throws it away. 2nd down and 10
Braden Pratt on the pressure as well. Just throws it away. Lives to play another day. It's going to be 2nd down and 10 for the Sachems. Smart play by the quarterback. There's nothing there. Don't force it. Throw it out of bounds. You always get 2nd down. Fiorino in the shotgun. Hands off. Run up the middle.
Jimmy Gibbons on the carry.
Jimmy Gibbons on the carry for Winchester. Tackled by Braden Pratt up the middle.
Pratt on the tackle for Beverly.
4-yard gain. It looks like it's going to bring up 3rd and 6.
Yes, 3rd down for the Sachems.
Having a little trouble with the down marker, but it is 3rd down and 6 for Winchester. Gotta figure this probably 2-down territory if they went for it on 4th down earlier when they were closer to the end zone with less yardage, but who knows. Yeah, there's the run up the middle. Curran on the carry for Winchester. That looks like it's going to be good for Winchester 1st down. So 1st down for Winchester. Brendan Curran on the run there. Going to be 1st and 10 from the Beverly 12-yard line. Just over 7 minutes remaining in the 1st half. Snap is there. The hand off is to Curran. He runs it up the middle. Sorry, Jimmy Gibbons up the. That's Merge Malumba on the tackle for Beverly. Short gain on 1st down.
Tackle for Beverly.
So far, Beverly's done a real good job of clamping down on Winchester when Winchester's been in their red zone. Beverly gets tough in their red zone. Give you some yardage, but when push comes to shove, they get tight down in that red zone. It's going to be 2nd down and 5 for Winchester. Goes up to the line, checks the play. It's back at his running back. Beverly shows blitz, backs off. Braden Pratt. The snap, there's the pass. The pass looks like it is. Is incomplete. Incomplete. Looks like pass was defended by Duncan Moreland for a second. Couldn't tell if he had intercepted it or not. I think the ball hit the ground. Moreland scooped it up, tried to sell it to the ref. Nothing to lose there. Why not go for it? But ref wasn't having any of it, and incomplete pass. Going to be 3rd down and 5 from the Beverly 7-yard line. So Winchester can get a 1st down without getting a touchdown here. So 3rd and 5 at the Beverly 7. Comes up, checks the plays. There's the snap. Holds off, stuffed in the backfield. Big stick by Beverly there.
Beverly's ball.
Oh, causes a fumble. Nice. Big stick there. Wow, Beverly, everything working for the Panthers right now. Special teams, defense, offense, Beverly holds. Like I said, Beverly gets tough in that red zone. They may let you get down there from time to time, but that's when you get to see where tough teams get tough, is in the red zone. so far Beverly's been tough in that red zone tonight. Stopping them once on 4th down. The other time they're in the red zone, Beverly causes the turnover. Beverly will take over 1st down and 10 from their own 6-yard line. Again, last time Beverly was deep in its own territory, it was able to just impose its will and pound the rock out pretty effortlessly. And there, once again, goes Merge Malumba. Merge Malumba is stopped initially and then just says, forget about it. He's at the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Merge Malumba. It's the Merge Malumba show. 94-yard touchdown run for Merge Malumba.
94-yard touchdown run for Malumba.
I don't know how many yards he has. Seems like about 700 right now, but it's probably not quite 700. But he's got a lot. That was 94 yards. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game. Makes it 27-0. Couldn't. Oh, there's lots of Beverly fans here. But just by quick count of my eyes, Beverly seems to be outnumbering Winchester in the stands by a good amount, I would think. Joey Loretti on to attempt the extra point. He's 3 for 3 this evening. The snap, the kick is up. The kick is good once again. Kick is good. The house is safe. Everything worked out well on that one. He's 4 for 4 in extra points. Like I said before the game started, when he was doing the opening kickoff, that he's just been automatic on those extra points this year, which seems like a small thing, but in high school football, it's not always a given that your field goal kicker is going to be booting automatic extra points. But Loretti did it.
3014.
Well, they're doing the 50-50 here. Pretty early to do the 50-50, but I guess they're not anticipating a big halftime sales. But yeah, Beverly usually does it start of the 4th quarter, get some halftime sales in there, but different school, different rules. So they called the 50-50. Didn't sound like a big pot. PA announcers double checking with the referee, make sure that the time is good. Referee, I guess, gives him the thumbs up. Yeah, so Merge Malumba with 3 touchdowns tonight. I'll see if I can get some stats at the halftime. My good friend, sports editor of the Salem News, Phil Stacey, usually helps me out with a lot of the stats. He keeps one of the best stat men in the business, so he usually helps me out with some of the numbers. I'm curious to see what Merge. I have to imagine Merge is going to be, in all seriousness, close to 200, if not over that, with 3 touchdowns, considering he already has the 1. Loretti kickoff is received by Winchester, which cuts right up the middle. Met there pretty early by a Beverly tackler. There is a flag down. That's our first flag. Yeah, first flag of the night.
Offside, Beverly.
Okay, it's going to be offsides against Beverly on that. Looked good to me, but, Guess he's checking with the Winchester coach to see what he wants to do. Not the greatest return. Looks like, did they decline that, or? Yeah, I'm having a hard time figuring out what happened there. I feel like you either decline. Yeah, okay. I guess they declined it. Took it over on the 39-yard line. Not the. Yeah, I would have gone for the re-kick, especially down 4 touchdowns. You're going to look for a spark. Maybe hope your return man gets something there. But okay. Yeah. Winchester takes over down 4 touchdowns here. Hand off. Beverly defense just swarms him. David Gibbons just gets stuffed. See Bobby Adams back there. Andrew Avila back there as well. Beverly defense just clicking. Beverly offense clicking. Coaching staff has to be loving the execution of the game plan. There was a quiet confidence in school today with the boys. Certainly not looking past this, but they were ready. They felt like the coach staff had really prepared them well. They had a good week of practice. good finish to the season. So definitely a quiet confidence with the boys today, which was nice to see. It's going to be 2nd down and 15. Beverly shows them a little blitz. Pass is complete for a short gain. Takes him out to the outside. Mikey Adams trying to fight through the block. Pass is complete to about the 45-yard line or so.
Good player on the field.
Looks like Beverly player is down. Can't quite see the first number on the jersey. I don't know if it's Andrew Avila. I think it might be Andrew Avila. Is it 22 or 20? Could just be a cramp, though. Shalabranis, the excellent Beverly Panthers athletic trainer, is out there to attend to him. I think it's 20. I think that is Andrew Avila. That is Andrew Avila. He's walking off the field on his own power, limp. Hopefully it's just a cramp, Charlie horse cramp. Hopefully nothing too serious. But it's going to be 3rd down and 5 for Winchester. That was a 10-yard reception for Winchester. So 3rd and 5 from their own 44-yard line. 4:40 left in the first half. 28-0 Beverly.
Timeout Beverly.
Timeout Beverly. 4:32 left in the first half. 28-0.
Down to 5 for the Sachems.
It's like Beverly cheerleading staff down there. Beverly cheerleading team trying to fire up the fans, and it's working. Like I said, big contingent of Beverly students and families here, especially this is game 3 of the World Series. So pretty impressive crowd for Beverly here on the road. A lot of traffic getting down here. The World Series, it's a chilly night. Would have been easy to stay home, but Panther Nation travels well, and here they are, cheering on their team and certainly loving what they see so far. All right, after the timeout, Winchester's going to be 3rd down and 5 from their own 44-yard line. Got to figure Winchester's desperately looking for a score here before the half. And don't forget, Beverly will receive the second half kick. Pumps back, looks to pass. Pass is defended by Mikey Adams. There is a flag down. Mikey Anderson on the pass coverage for Beverly. Nice catch by the receiver there. Looked like it might be pass interference, but he still caught it anyways.
Defensive pass interference?
Yep, that's going to be defensive pass interference. Obviously, it's going to be declined. Catch was made. Nice pass there for Winchester. Fiorentino with a nice pass there. The 2 big plays Fiorentino's had, Winchester's had, have been big passes by him. The run game really hasn't been there tonight. You got to wonder, too, eventually, there's the pass again. Oh, nice play by Mikey Anderson. Mikey Anderson with the big pass deflection there. Not pass interference. Reaches around, slaps it out. But again, down 4 touchdowns, you wonder pretty soon you're going to have to consider going more pass offense orientated. That's why the last couple passes by Winchester, again, shotgun foundation. He passed, hands off, stopped up the middle.
Jimmy Gibbons on the carry.
Jimmy Gibbons on the carry.
Pratt on the tackle for Beverly. 3rd down and 7 for the Sachems.
Going to be 3rd down and 7. That was Braden Pratt on the tackle for Beverly. Going to be 3rd down and 7 from the 25-yard line. Fades back to pass. Pass is complete. Tries to deke, and he's not having it.
Fiorentino's
pass is complete. Tried to deke out Duncan Moreland there, give him a little juke. Moreland wasn't having it. That's going to bring up 4th down.
4th down and 2 for the Sachems.
4th down and 2 for the Sachems. Nice stop by Duncan Moreland there. It's tough to do on the fly. Receiver knows where he's going. You don't, but Moreland wasn't having any of the juke and brings him down. Brings up 4th down and 2. 3 minutes remaining. It's on the Beverly 20-yard line. Winchester desperate for a score before the half ends here. Fiorentino, again, looking to the sideline. Seems to be a little confusion tonight. I don't know quite the confidence in the game plan, but there's a lot of looking to the sideline. The time's got to be getting close here. This is up, direct snap, a little razzle-dazzle. And nope, not having it. Merge Malumba. Got to go deeper into the playbook to fool Merge.
Staging's pass is complete to Fiorentino. Panthers will take over on downs.
Yeah, trying the old Nick Foles pass to himself there, but it did not work out. Fiorentino with the reception, but was stopped by a pretty big hit there by Merge Malumba on 4th down and 2. Get a fit, yeah, 4th down too. Don't. Yeah, yeah. Only the Eagles can get that one done. Still hurts. Still hurts. Tried to laugh after I said it, but all the painful memories came flooding back. Beverly will take over. Still plenty of time here in the first half, especially for a team that's been just moving the ball at will. So 28-0, 2:33. Panthers looking to pull a Patriot special here. Maybe score at the end of the first half, then you get the ball right back at the second half. It looks like a reverse to Foster Smallman. Smallman cuts it out on the reverse, on 1st down. There was a loss of 2 on the carry by Foster. Going to bring up 2nd down and 12 from the Beverly 18-yard line. Again, Beverly's just been clicking on every facet of the game. Defense, special teams, obviously offense, the run game. I don't think there's been a pass attempted. Haven't needed to throw the ball. The give is to Merge Malumba, and he's gone again. Merge Malumba, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. Touchdown, Merge Malumba. That is 4 touchdowns for Merge Malumba. That one, an 82-yard touchdown run for Merge Malumba. He is putting on a show. Last time down, 94-yard touchdown run. This time, an 82-yard touchdown run. That's 4 touchdowns in the first half of Merge Malumba. He's got to be close to 300 yards rushing. Beverly fans start the hey, hey, goodbye chant. Tough to hear that if you're the home crowd. The first half isn't over, and it's 34-0. Joey Loretti. I think the chant has worked as some of the Winchester fans seem to be maybe going home to catch the beginning of the World Series. Not sure, but Joey Loretti is on to attempt his
Ready to try the
extra point. He's been perfect so far tonight. Danny Morency on the hold. The snap is there. The kick is up. The kick is good. Joey Loretti is automatic with the extra point. Makes it 35-0 Beverly. An unbelievable start for Beverly actually here, 35-0. And the car right here, I predicted 28-0 at the half. I guess I'm a little bit off. No, I don't think there's anyone that saw this one coming. I know Matt Williams and Phil Stacy picked the Panthers in the Salem News today. A couple people picked Winchester. So again, both teams were 4-3. Winchester was the home team, so every reason to think this was going to be a tough matchup. And so far, it's just been the Merge Malumba show. I mean, this is just you're not going to find many more first half dominating performances by a single player. I would think on record. He's got to be close to 300 yards. He's got 4 touchdowns. He's made even a bunch of defensive stops too. So Loretti with the kickoff. Loretti boots it down. Number 4 receives it for Winchester. Beverly special teams swarm, and he's just stopped. Mikey Anderson. Oh, it's getting a little chippy.
Ricky Welch on the return.
Some flags on the play. Maybe some frustration seeping out. But Mikey Anderson with the great tackle on special teams there. Gonna wait for the referees to confer and see how it all shakes down. But looks like there was some extracurricular after the whistle. You know, sometimes that happens when you're down, you're frustrated. I'm not sure. I didn't really see what happened. Looks like the referee's marching it upfield, so I'm guessing it's going to be against Beverly.
Unsportsmanlike, Beverly.
So we're going to tack 15 yards onto the return for Winchester.
For taunting.
They hit Beverly for taunting. Didn't look like it was taunting to me, but I guess that's, I don't have a striped shirt, so it doesn't matter. There's the handoff. He cuts it to the outside. He's met there by who else? Merge Malumba. Jimmy Gibbons with that carry for Winchester. That is good for Sachems' first down. Just under 1:30 to play here. I think if you're a Winchester fan, you're kind of sick of hearing the name Merge Malumba at this point, but I don't think there's going to be an end in sight to that. So Merge is following up his really strong performance last week with just one for the books here tonight. It's one of the most impressive first halves by an individual I've seen since I've been following the Panthers, and that's been for a long time. There's the snap, there's the handoff. Cuts it again to the outside. Another nice run on first down. Looks like it's good for, he's close to the first down marker. Might be
Jimmy Gibbons on the carry for Winchester.
Jimmy Gibbons with the carry again for Winchester. Looks like it's going to be just short of the first down.
Second down and 1 for the Sachems.
Yep, going to be 2nd and 1. It's a 9-yard run before he was taken out of bounds. Shotgun formation, awaiting the snap. Snap, handoff, cuts it to the inside, tackled by Beverly, but that's going to be good for a first down for Winchester.
Jimmy Gibbons on the carry for
Jimmy
Winchester.
Gibbons with the carry for Winchester, tackled by Braden Pratt. Just about a minute and 12 remaining here in the first half. Fades back to pass. The pass is up in the air. Try for the one-handed grab. It's no good. Pass is defended by Merge Malumba there. Tried for the end route in the corner of the end zone. No good. 1:02 remaining.
Pass was intended for Henry Kraft.
Going to bring up Second down, just a minute left. You got to figure the Sachems going to go the air here if they're going to look to score before the half. Wasn't a lot of sense of urgency there at the end, but
Second down and 10 for the Sachems.
It's going to be second down and 10 for Winchester. Awaiting the snap. Snap is there, takes it, looks like he hands off to the outside. Run there, it's good for Jimmy Gibbons with the run for Winchester. That is good for a Sachems first down. 55 seconds remaining in the first half. You got to figure Winchester's going to try to look in deep in the bag of tricks for the second half, see what they can do to try to cut this deficit. I got to imagine it's not going to be through the ground, though. Beverly's going to be happy to give you 2-3 yards a run, wind that clock down, but that's not going to put the points on the board, certainly enough to come back. But there's a snap, handoff inside. Nope, keeper. Goes to the outside, jumps over, and he's met by a gang of Beverly tacklers.
Keeper for the Sachems.
Fiorentino with the keeper for Beverly. Looks like he was tackled by Andrew Avila, so that's good to see him back on the field for Beverly.
26 seconds on the clock, please.
Clock is wrong, said 17. I want 26 seconds on the clock. So it did look like a Charlie horse or a cramp for Andrew, and he's back out there with the boys playing. Got himself a touchdown tonight on the inside handoff into the end zone. But yeah, I'll talk at the half. I want to get some stats because I'm very curious to see how many yards Mulumba has. It's well over 200. Has to be approaching 3. My joke about him having 700 yards, he's probably, I think he's on pace for 700 if he's, if you did first half stats projected to the second half. Yeah, he's had 2 almost 100-yard runs. He's had an 88 and a 94-yard run. So that's quite impressive. And then when you factor in his other touchdowns as well.
Second down and 6 for the Sachems.
So it can be second down and 6 for Winchester. 26 remaining in the half from the 11-yard line. Waiting the snap. Hands off, cut to the outside, met by Beverly. Looked like Jimmy Gibbons with the carry for Winchester, driven out of bounds by Merge Mulumba. Just lowers that shoulder and knocks him. He's done that a couple times tonight. Just lowered the shoulder and leveled the kid. It's going to be 22 seconds remaining. They're going to be.
First and goal for the Sachems.
Going to be first and goal from the Beverly 4. 22 seconds remaining in the first half. He's awaiting the snap. Receiver is in motion. The snap is there. Keeps looking to pass, going to the end zone. Fiorentino's pass is incomplete. Defended there by Duncan Moreland. It's going to bring up second down and goal. 18 seconds left, so not much time there.
Second down and goal for the Sachems.
It's going to be second and goal for the Sachems from the Beverly 4-yard line. 18 seconds remaining in the half. 35-0 Beverly. Again, he's been exclusive in shotgun formation tonight. The high snap, he handles it, hands off. I don't know, I think he's short.
Givens on the carry for Winchester.
Givens on the carry, stopped by Beverly, just short. It's like a timeout for Winchester. It's going to be 3rd and goal from the 1 with 13 seconds left. So looked like he had it. Beverly defender swooped in, clipped him down, fell down at the 1. The handoff is in for a touchdown.
Tommy Degnan on the touchdown run.
All right, so the touchdown for the Sachems makes it 35-6. Gives them a little bit of pride saver here at the end of the first half. On to attempt the extra point. Here's the kick. The kick is up. The kick is good.
The extra point is good.
Makes it 35-7.
Fiorentino on that extra point try for the Sachems.
Fiorentino with the extra point. So the quarterback is the kicker. Extra point is good. Beverly has 10 seconds remaining. Depending on the kickoff here, that could be enough time for another Merge Malumba touchdown. I'll have to talk to Coach Morency on Monday at school, see if he had those plays in the playbook. Couple almost 100-yard touchdown runs. I'm sure that was on the whiteboard after school, just as they drew them up. So this is the first time Beverly is back deep to receive since the opening kickoff. Winchester moving the spot of the ball around a little bit. Winchester to kick off. Plays Andrew Avila with the recovery of, I don't know if it was an onside kick attempt or just a little squib. Probably just a little squib kick, but Beverly's at their own 38-yard line. 8 seconds left.
On the 38-yard line.
Might be time for Merge for one more. The handoff is to Merge. Oh, he breaks it. For a split second, he looked like he was going to break free again, but he doesn't. That'll be the final play of the first half. That's 35-7 Beverly at the half, and the Panthers will get the second half kickoff. So, again, could not draw it up any better for the Beverly Panthers. Coach Morency and staff have to be thrilled going into the half. Uh-oh, Merge Malumba looks like he's down. Let's hopefully Merge is all right.
You are watching BevCam. Here, anyone can come to the studio to make their own local TV show. Contact us with your idea. We'll help you get started with producing your own show, editing it, and then we'll broadcast it to all of Beverly for your friends and family to see. You might even get some new fans. We also film local events like sports, music, city council meetings, and more. If you miss out on anything in town, you can catch up on it here. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Contact us at 978-927-5544 or email us at admin@bevcam.org.
What's that? 293 on 13 carries. Not a bad average. There's the first kickoff of the second half. Is the squib kick down to the Panthers 40.
Beverly will take over on the 40-yard
Duncan
line.
Moreland on the recovery for Beverly. Some halftime news. We had Merge Malumba down for 293 yards on 13 carries and 4 touchdowns. So not a bad first half for Merge. Also, another mystery has been solved. We were told that Ryan Barra is wearing number 16 today. Not sure why he changed his number from number 11 to number 16, but it is what it is. So that's not the backup quarterback in there. That's been Ryan Barra. Makes more sense. Didn't hear anything about Barra being injured. So that is Ryan Barra on the center. Oh, a little confusion in the backfield, but Moreland recovers for the time, gets it out. Little difficult handoff there, Barra to Moreland, but they recover and live to play another day.
Tommy Degnan on the tackle for Winchester.
Going to be a 2-yard loss. Going to bring up second down and 12. Duncan Moreland in the backfield for the Panthers. Ryan Barra on the center. The pitch is to Duncan Moreland. Duncan Moreland tries to cut it inside. Is met there by Winchester tacklers in the backfield again.
Nolan on the carry for Beverly.
It's a good sight to see here for Panther fans. Merge Malumba jogs back into the huddle. So
It's going to bring up third down and 15 for the Panthers.
Merge, who was injured at the end of the first half, is back out there. So hopefully, looked like it was probably just a cramp or Charlie horse, something certainly painful at the time, but he's rallied back from that to rejoin the team. It's going to be third down and 16. Barra goes under center. Snap. Fades back to pass. Barra, the pass is up. The pass is complete. Complete right at the midfield marker. That should be good for a first down. I got that too. Looks like Bobby Adams. So Ryan Barra is complete. Whoa! That is a rough spot by the referee. Wow. That is brutal. There's no way to sugarcoat that. That is a really bad spot. So we're going to bring up fourth down here, which, that was bad. Yeah, getting some angry actions in the stands and up here on the press box roof, but that did not look like a good spot. Okay, so it's going to bring up fourth down and 1. That was a nice pass completion there, Ryan Barra to Bobby Adams. So fourth down and 1. You got Merge Malumba in the backfield. Merge takes the handoff, and he is good for the first down unless there's a weird spot again. But I think going to be tough to miss that one. Merge Malumba with the carry for the first down. So a little justice prevails there, and Panthers do get the first down. Delayed by a down, but the Panthers get it. So it's going to be first and 10 on the Sachem 49-yard line. 8:24 to play in the third quarter. Beverly leading again, 35-7. Marblehead's getting beaten pretty handily by Drake, which is a pretty big surprise so far. Marblehead undefeated, number 1 seed, taking a pretty good licking at home against Drake. There's the handoff is to Merge Malumba. He's met by a gang of Winchester tacklers. Does not go down though.
Malumba on the carry for Beverly.
So they're going to mark his forward progress stopped at about midfield. So a loss of, I'm going to call it 1.
Second down 11.
So second down and 11. So ball at midfield. Barra under center. Barra with another inside handoff, this time to Avila. They've been a fan of that tonight. tonight, on that time, Winchester snuffed it out and stops it for no gain. But that was a very successful play for the Panthers that resulted in a touchdown and several big plays in the first half as well. So it's going to be 3rd down and 11 from midfield. I was walking around at halftime. Still a pretty sizable student body representation by the Beverly Panthers, which is great to see here on a cold night. Barrett fades back to pass. He's at his 40, throws. He's looking for, ball is tipped. It was looking for Andrew Avila. The pass is incomplete, defended by Winchester. Pass is batted down. We're going to bring up 4th down and 11.
Incomplete. That's going to bring up 4th down for the Panthers.
So Beverly's going to bring out the punt team on 4th down. Jarrell Callis is back to punt for Beverly. Younger brother of former Panther standout Hugh. Handles the high snap, gets the kick away. Beautiful punt there. Signal for the fair catch. Nice punt by Callis. Fair caught by Winchester. Winchester will start out 1st down and 10 from their 13-yard line. So this will be Winchester's starting position here is their own 13-yard line, 6:36 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Winchester down 35-7. They figure they're going to have to go to the air. And they start off with a run. So Beverly's going to let them run for 2-3 yards all half if they want. Jimmy Gibbons with the carry for Winchester. 2nd down and 8 for Winchester. Again, looking for the play from the sidelines. They haven't really seemed to get in a flow offensively tonight. A lot of slowing it down, not a lot of like getting the ball and going. There's the snap, the handoff, cuts it to the outside. He's got a little bit of a gap there. Quickly closed by Merge Malumba. Jimmy Gibbons on the run for Winchester, but Merge Malumba on the tackle for Beverly. Looks like that was going to be good for a 1st down. So, yeah.
That run was good for a 1st down for the Sachems.
So Winchester takes over, 1st down and 10. Keeper. That looked like, yeah, there's a flag down. There was a clear, looked like a block in the back on Winchester. I have to imagine that one's coming back, but I could be wrong. Okay, it is a hold against Winchester. Could have been blocking the back as well, but we'll take it either way. So a decent gain is going to be negated there by the holding call. Of course, that could also be the reason why it was a decent gain. Referee marking the spot of the foul back to the 20-yard line. There's the snap, there's the handoff. Met initially in the backfield by Merge Malumba.
Jimmy Gibbons on the carry for Winchester.
Jimmy Gibbons on the carry for Winchester.
Going to bring up 2nd Sachems.
So that's going to bring 2nd down and 11 for Winchester. Fades back to pass, throw is there over the middle.
Fiorentino's pass is complete to Henry Kraft for a Sachems 1st down.
Pass is complete. Looked like it might have been a fumble, but I think that came after the play. Foster Smallman on the tackle for the Panthers. That pass is good for a 1st down, brings it to the Winchester 45-yard line. Winchester trying to make some substitutions. Not sure what that was, but Fiorentino waiting to receive the ball in shotgun formation. Handoff, taking up the inside. Jimmy Gibbons on the carry for Winchester. Tackled by Uriel Callis.
2nd down
and Paul Malumba. Going to bring up 2nd down and 7 for Winchester. Not a real sense of urgency, down 35-7, but the handoff is to Gibbons again. Met by Merge Malumba.
For Winchester, and that's good for a Sachems 1st down.
Okay, that was good for a 1st down for Winchester. Clock keeps moving. Again, quarterback looking to the sideline after every play. Avila on the pressure, passes over the middle. Oh, pass is tipped at the last minute by Duncan Moreland.
Pass is incomplete.
Nice play by Duncan Moreland. Looked like that was going to be open for a gain over the middle, but Moreland came over from this opposite side position and tagged it away at the last minute. Big play by Duncan Moreland there. Brings up 2nd down and 10. Duncan Moreland's had a nice game on defense for himself. Several key tackles, a few pass deflections. Beverly shows blitz, backs off. Avila showing a little pressure there. No, he's coming, and he stops him. There we go. Avila was flashing through when it came through unblocked. Nice tackle there. Jimmy Gibbons on the carry for Winchester, tackled by Andrew Avila. That's going to bring up 3rd down. 3rd down and 8 for the Sachems. Clock continues to move here. Winchester trailing 35-7, 2:38 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Beverly looked like they jumped maybe, but pass is incomplete.
Pass is incomplete.
Beverly defenders were all over the receiver. Not much room to throw there, but tried to fit it in. No go. Going to be 4th down and 8.
4th down and 8 for the Sachems.
Beverly defenders getting fired up on 4th down. Big play for Winchester here. You feel like they have no other choice but to go for it down by so much. You're in Beverly territory. Seems kind of silly to punt at this point. And Winchester will, in fact, go for it. Looking for a play that will work for them. Been slow going against this Beverly defense tonight for them. Fades back to pass. The throw is blocked. The pack is intercepted by Duncan Moreland. Moreland looks like he could go. Moreland's at the 20. He's at the 10. There's a touchdown. There is a flag down on the field, though. Flag down on the field. Looked like the Winchester player was wrestling with the Beverly guy during the return, but I don't know. We'll see who it's against. Wait for the referees to sort out. I mean, I would think it would, if it's against Beverly, it looks like it was after. Waiting for the referees to sort things out. I don't know if it was before the interception, after the during the run back. Seems like everybody's a little confused as to what the call is, including maybe even the referees. There's several conferences going on the field. I mean, I think worst case scenario, it should be during the run back. It looked like certainly a clean interception by Moreland there, and then there was a little bit of a scuffle near the Beverly sideline during the return, but I can't imagine Beverly losing possession of the ball here. That was 4th down. So even if Moreland just knocked it down, it would be. The flags definitely came out during the run back for Moreland. So it does look like the looks like the Beverly offense has gone the field, so I would assume it's a Beverly penalty during the return. The interception should stand, or else they'll say it was, turnover on downs, but it looked like a clean pick by Moreland. And then there was some scuffling. Yeah, here comes Ryan Barra onto the field, so it's definitely going to be Beverly's ball. Seems to be one of those plays where both sidelines seem unhappy with the results on the field, so.
Offsetting penalties.
Offsetting penalties.
4th down.
What? Wow. Offsetting penalties, replay 4th down. That's, yeah. How is that? That doesn't seem like it would be possible, but I mean, do you need a 10-minute conference for offsetting penalties? But you would, yeah, Beverly should definitely absolutely retain possession, but nonetheless, here goes Winchester on 4th down. Fades back to pass. Bobby Adams bringing the pass rush. The pass is complete.
Pass is complete for a 1st down for the Sachems.
For a 1st down. Tackle made by Mikey Anderson.
For the 1st down for the Sachems.
Pass is good for a 1st down for Winchester. Not still 100% sure on how they have the ball at this point, but that's not for me to decide. Again, working methodically as if, they weren't down by a good amount. Handoff goes to the outside. He's met there by Beverly tacklers.
Jimmy Gibbons on the carry for
Jimmy
Winchester.
Gibbons met initially by Mikey Anderson and then cleaned up by Duncan Moreland there. Mikey Anderson's have a nice game for himself on cornerback. I almost expected Winchester to come out with more of a sense of urgency in the second half, down by, a lot, but it seems to be running the same game plan as the first half. Quick pass to the outside.
Fiorentino's pass is complete to Romagna.
Driven out of bound by Uriel Callis.
And that's good for Sachems' 1st down.
It's good for another Winchester 1st down. 1:04 left in the 3rd quarter. The score still remaining 35-7. Your Beverly Panthers in front handily.
Release on that last tackle.
Pass, he fades back to pass. Here comes the rush. Just gets it out, avoids the rush.
Fiorentino's pass is complete.
Pass is complete. Callis on the tackle.
Second down and 8 for the Sachems.
Going to bring up second down and 8.
Jimmy Gibbons on the carry.
Jimmy Gibbons on the carry for Winchester, stopped immediately in the backfield by the Panthers. Billy Shaw on the tackle for Beverly. Billy clogging up the middle on that one, giving him no room. His fades back to pass. The outside rush is coming. Just gets it away.
Fiorentino's pass is incomplete.
Fiorentino's pass is incomplete. In on the pressure was Foster Smallman and Billy Shaw.
Fourth down and 5 for the Sachems.
It's going to bring up fourth down and 5. Fiorentino looking again to the sideline. 3 seconds remaining in the third. Score remains unchanged from what it was at the half. That works for Beverly. Not so much for Winchester when you're down 35-7. Fiorentino fades back to pass. Again, the outside rush from Foster Smallman. Clearly looks like holding against Billy Adams, but not called. Floated up to the end zone.
Touchdown, Winchester!
Touchdown, Winchester.
Fiorentino to Myra Magna for the touchdown pass.
All right, now. Saw Billy Adams had his jersey held on that one when he was rushing, but no call. Touchdown makes it 35-13. Good catch by the Winchester kid in the end zone. Battle for the ball, brought it down. Fiorentino on to attempt the extra point.
Extra point is good. There's a flag on the play.
Extra point is good. Flag down on the field.
Offside. Penalty being declined.
Offside penalty is declined. So we had, I think, one flag in the first half, and it seems like it's been a never-ending procession of flags here in the second half. But that's the end of the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter.
35-14.
For those of you who don't have a phone, it's 0-0 after the second inning for the World Series.
The public address announcer just gave the score of the game, and the fans promptly yelled that we're taping the game. That was not received well by the faithful in front of the PA booth. You can't win when you're the PA guy. You say a name wrong, everybody yells at you. Say a name right, that's what you're supposed to do. It's the struggle is real sometimes out there. Winchester High School Band warming us up with a little Sweet Caroline. Some would say overplayed at Fenway Park. Some others view it as a cherished tradition and not at all overdone. I think I'm in column A with that one myself, but it's a nice rendition here by the Winchester High School Marching Band. Put on a nice halftime show. Okay, yeah, the fans played along with the ba-ba-ba. Little squib kick, PZ Parsons running back. Effective play. I think Beverly was loaded up for the onside. He squibbed it. PZ Parsons trying to make things happen. Gets the ball to the 25-yard line. He's the kind of kid that whenever he gets the ball, just seems to make things happen when he gets the ball. Fun player to watch him play out there. Shifty, electric.
Patrick Parsons on the return to Beverly.
One of the tri-captains for the Panthers.
On the 25-yard line.
Also one of the key members of the Beverly lacrosse squad in the spring. Expecting big things from PZ in lacrosse season as well. Beverly will take over at their own 25-yard line with the fourth quarter just underway, leading by 3 touchdowns. Certainly a nice place to be if you're Beverly, up 3 touchdowns at the start of the fourth quarter on the road in the playoffs. So if you had told Coach Morency that the score was going to be 35-14 at the start of the fourth quarter, I'd say he would take it without hesitation. Certainly you're up 3 touchdowns on the road. Doesn't get much better than that. So Ryan Barr is under center, gives to Merge Malumba. Merge trucks up the middle for a couple.
Malumba on the carry for Beverly.
Even those small gains by Merge, you feel like he's just sort of baiting them. And then he's waiting to explode for another one. I think he's good for at least one more here in the fourth quarter myself, right? Beverly breaks the huddle. See, I think it's just from my perspective up here in the booth, there seems to be a different flow to the game for Beverly. Beverly goes into the huddle. Barra makes the call. Barra throws. Pass is intended for Duncan Moreland. Pass is incomplete. Looked like it could be an interception for a minute. The Winchester kid couldn't come down with it.
Pass is incomplete.
But just seems to be a different flow to the game. When I'm watching it, I see Beverly. Maybe it's the veteran leadership of Barra in the huddle, but Beverly huddles up, calls the play, gets the play on the field. Winchester just seems like they haven't really been completely in sync. After every play, there's a looking back to the sideline. What do we do? Just doesn't seem like they have the flow tonight that Beverly seems to have, and I think it's definitely showing on the scoreboard as well. So it looks like Billy Adams under center is going to snap it to Ryan Barra. Barra fades back to pass, dishes it off to Malumba. Malumba is met in the backfield. Slow developing play, maybe looking for a screen, but wasn't there. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Tommy Dignan on the stop for Winchester. It's going to bring up 4th down for the Panthers.
So Beverly's going to punt the ball. That's going to bring up actually a pretty important defensive series for the Panthers. You're up 3 touchdowns. You know, plenty of ball to be played. You don't want Winchester gets another one. Suddenly they're down 2. They start thinking we got a chance here. You know, so new life. So it's going to be a big defensive series for the Panthers. You want to let Winchester know that, nope, this one's under control and not tonight. So Callis is back to punt for Beverly. Nice snap, comes down with it, gets the kick off, a low liner, takes a nice Beverly roll, nice Beverly bounce. It's down by PZ Parsons at the 45-yard line. So decent field position for Winchester here.
Winchester will take over on the 45-yard line.
So it's going to be 1st and 10. Winchester on their own 45-yard line. 9:02 remaining in the game. Beverly up 3 touchdowns. The Beverly line's been able to get some good pressure tonight. Be able to see them get a nice sack here. Well coached by Pat Henneberry there. Line has come ready to play tonight. It's a snap. Keeps, fades back to pass. Looks to hit the receiver. Incomplete.
Fiorentino's pass is incomplete.
Well covered by Callis. Fiorentino's pass is incomplete.
Pass intended for Jimmy Gibbons.
Pass was intended for Jimmy
Second down and
Gibbons.
10 for the Sachems.
Defended on the pass by Hiriel Callis. Excuse me. 2nd down and 10 from the 45-yard line. Just under 9 minutes. Looks at his receivers, make sure everybody's on the same page. Receiver goes in motion. Snap. Fakes the handoff. Here comes the pressure from Foster Smallman. Dumps it off. And
Fiorentino's pass is incomplete.
Fiorentino's pass is incomplete. Foster Smallman in on the pass pressure for the Panthers. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 10 for Winchester. This is a big play for Beverly. You got to wonder if this is too early for 4-down territory or in your own position, but I don't know. Your defense has shown a little sign of life here. Stopped them a couple times. I'd probably punt it and see if they can hold again, but you never know. So it's going to be 3rd down and 10. I guess it all depends on how many guards they get, if any, here on 3rd down. Fiorino's back to pass. Again, it's a jailbreak. The Panthers come in. It was a screen, but it was snuffed out by the Panthers. Big play on defense there. Bobby Adams and company come flying in, dumped it out, and the back half of the defense was there to clean up the screen pass. So
Andrew Avila in that last tackle for
Avila with the tackle. Perfectly designed. The line comes in. The secondary cleans it up after the pass pressure. You know, sometimes you see 3 or 4 guys come pouring in on block like that. You think, uh-oh, if they get the screen, it's going to be trouble. But the secondary was there. Avila was there, ready to snatch him right up. That actually was a loss of 1 on that play. So it's going to bring up 4th down and 11. Decision time for the Sachems. Still a lot of ball to play, but you are down 3 scores. You know, I think you can make you're almost at midfield. You're in your own territory, but it's one of those ones where, what do you do? How much confidence do you have in your defense? That's allowed 35 points, being able to stop Beverly again. A quick 3 and out. Looks like they're lining up to go for it on 4th and 11. I think it's a good call. A call I think you got to make in this situation. Yeah, let's see. Fades back to pass. The pass is over the middle. Another pass broken up by Duncan Moreland. Duncan Moreland's been doing that all night. I think he's had at least 3 or 4 pass deflections there. Passes that looked open, and then at the last minute, he's like, doop, gone. Nope. Not today. Pulls a little Dikembe Mutombo with the So Beverly will take over on downs in Winchester territory. Looking to put this one to rest here with the touchdown. Touchdown would do that. Yep, it's been a steady dose of runs tonight. This is a perfect time. Pound the rock, round down the clock. Get on the bus and see you next weekend.
Timeout, Beverly.
Timeout, Beverly. Okay. All right, here we are again. Beverly takes over 1st down and 10 at Winchester 44-yard line. Danny Morency in at quarterback. Pass is complete. Duncan Moreland with the reception. Morency to Moreland.
Moreland on the completion. That's good for a Panther 1st down.
It's probably maybe a sign of the future there for next year, perhaps. It's like Morency's getting a series here at quarterback in the 4th quarter. It's great to get the youngster some playoff experience, leading the team in the huddle. Morency comes under center. The sophomore punt returner / quarterback. Pitches it back to Malumba. Malumba follows his blockers and keeps dragging him down.
Malumba on the carry for Beverly.
Smart play there by Malumba. Waited for his blocks to deliver. Looked like that was Billy Adams on the big block there. Malumba waited for him to get in front, trailed behind him. The line play has been outstanding tonight. The offensive line doesn't get enough credit. You only really hear their names on a holding penalty, but the running back doesn't get 400 yards without holes being open for them. So heck of a job tonight by the big men up front for the Panthers. There goes Malumba up the middle again.
Malumba on the carry.
So
that's good for a Panther first down.
That's good for a Panther first down.
First down and goal for the Panthers.
This is a real statement game here for the Panthers. Panthers had a tough start to the season. There's no denying that. They started off 0-3 at home, wondering what the direction of the season was going to be. And then here they go. They rally. That Danvers game was huge. I think it was the upset of the year, in certainly in our area anyways. You go into Danvers. Danvers is undefeated. Unless I'm mistaken, I don't even think Danvers had trailed in a game that season. So that was pretty impressive to go in there. And a couple big plays late. That pass to Moreland at the very end there. When it looked like defeat was going to come, we snatched victory there. Follow that up with a big win home against Peabody. You come on the road, first game of the playoffs, and you not only defeat the team on the road, they pretty much manhandled them all night. Beverly physically imposed their will on Winchester. Winchester did not have an answer for them, especially early on. It was a lot of arm tackles that Malumba just pounded through. It looked like the Panthers just came out hungry tonight, ready to play, and they wanted it. And their play has reflected that. Beverly's going to be first and goal from the 4-yard line. Let's see what, there's the handoff to Malumba. Malumba following his blockers, and he follows them into the end zone for a touchdown. Merge Malumba with another touchdown. That's 5 touchdowns on the night for Merge Malumba. Unbelievable game. Over 300 yards receiving.
Malumba on the
5 touchdowns. Just an unbelievable night for Merge Malumba. Back tonight. You have one of your feature backs can't play tonight. We need someone to step up. Merge is like, I'll do it. Boom. Joey Loretti on to kick for Beverly. The kick is up. The kick is good. Mr. Automatic, Joey Loretti with another extra point. Beverly takes the 42-14 lead here. That'll be all she wrote. It's going to be playing out the string here, but just again a great effort by everyone involved. Offense, defense, special teams, coaching staff had a clear game plan. They knew exactly what they wanted to do, and the players executed.
Start feature Winchester is Ricky Welch, Jimmy Gibbons, and Jacob Flores.
Joey Loretti to kick for Beverly. Just under 7 minutes remaining in the game. Pretty much the only thing the Panthers have left to accomplish tonight is to give their family members a well-deserved hug after the game and get on the bus, get warm. The kickoff wrapped up again, gang tackled.
Ricky Welch on the return for Winchester.
See, Duncan Moreland looked like he was first in on the tackle. That's at least 3 special teams tackles for Duncan Moreland to go with his 3 or 4 plus pass deflections. So I think I get Duncan Moreland as one of our unsung heroes of the game. Obviously, it's going to be difficult to focus on performances other than Merge Malumba when you have 5 touchdowns, 300 yards, but I think Merge would be one of the first to tell you after the game that there's lots of other kids busting it out there and have huge games. Pass is complete. Goes out of bounds.
Fiorentino swing pass to Jimmy Gibbons.
Swing pass, Gibbons complete.
Good for 8 yards.
That's good for 8 yards. Going to bring up 2nd down and 2 for Winchester. Ball is at the 35-yard line of Winchester. Ball is hiked, fades back to pass. Billy Adams in on the pressure. Fiorentino's pass is incomplete. Pressure from Billy Adams, so he throws it out of bounds. Billy Adams had a big game tonight. Just a sophomore, big boy out there. Poised under center. And here he is getting the pressure tonight. So definitely the present looks bright for the future. The present looks bright for the Panthers, up 42-14, but the future also looks bright. You got a lot of youngsters out there getting big minutes. Pass is intended towards the sideline. It's going to be good for a Fiorentino's pass is incomplete. Henry Kraft. That's good for a first down. Foster Smallman is there to limit the gain, drive him out of bounds, but that is good for a Winchester first down. Good news is the thinning out of the crowd, the traffic on the way home, getting out of here should be pretty easy. Yeah, parking lot should be nice and clear. That's kind of the way I drew it up on my own whiteboard before we came. Oh, it gets the pressure in on him. Forces the incomplete.
Pass is incomplete. 2nd down and 10 for the Sachems.
Again, not much there in the passing game tonight. And every time he fades back to pass, the Panthers are in his face. The pass rush has been relentless. That was Declan Alexander in on the pressure for Beverly. Fiorentino shotgun formation as he has been all night. Takes the snap, looks downfield, throws over the middle. The pass is incomplete. Fiorentino's pass is incomplete. 10 for Henry Kraft.
3rd down and 10 for
Duncan Moreland in on the pass defense for the Panthers. Big night for the secondary. They really came on the second half of the season and solidified that back end of the defense. Like I said, I think Mikey Anderson coming back from injury helped that team. In the secondary, you really saw the growth of Merge back there. Duncan's a real steadying force at safety. The pass is thrown over the middle. I think
Fiorentino's pass was intended for Matt Romagna, incomplete.
Pass was over the middle. I think the receiver might have heard footsteps from Duncan Moreland coming over there. Got a little bit of what they call the gator arms, a little bit short. That safety coming over the middle usually lays a pretty good lick into you. Duncan's been known to do that. It's going to bring up 4th down and 10. Obviously, Winchester, no other choice but to go for it at this point. Fades back to pass, plenty of time. Beverly passes thrown too deep. Fiorentino's pass is too deep. Incomplete. Beverly will take over on downs. I think, if my memory is correct, That's probably 4 times maybe that Winchester's gone for it on 4th down, and I believe Beverly has held on all 4 times on 4th down. So you're going to win a lot of ball games if the team goes for it on 4th down a bunch of times and you stop them every time. That's just simple math, which is about the only math I'm pretty good at. Is simple math. So Danny Morency again for his, not his second series. He was in a little bit at the start of the first half, but here he is again to close it out. Inside handoff to Peasy Parsons, up the middle, again with the juking. Again, he just cuts in. Peasy Parsons, Mr. Electric, gets it done. Touchdown! Peasy Parsons, almost on cue. I was saying a few minutes ago, every time he touches the ball, good things happen. The kid makes stuff happen out there. He dances, he moves, he jukes.
Run for the Panthers.
He gets a touchdown. So, yeah, we'll go with that one for the nickname. We'll call Peasy Mr. Electric. We gave Joey Loretti the nickname of Mr. Automatic. Hopefully, I don't jinx him as he's on to attempt an extra point, but
You're ready for the extra point.
Morency's been solid, handling the snaps all evening, all season actually. Snap is up, kick is up.
The extra point is good.
And it's good again. Right down the middle every time for Loretti. All right, Joey Loretti's on to kickoff. 6:02 seems like it's last minute or so. Seems like it's taken forever.
The kickoff flow is back deep for Winchester.
Yep.
Loretti set the kickoff.
Loretti's set the kickoff. Again, Loretti's had a flawless game back there as kicker. Beverly's had a pretty good run here in terms of kickers. Loretti is out to kick off. Oh, muffed a little bit, scooped up, and quickly put down.
Jimmy Gibbons on the return for Winchester.
Gibbons on the return again for Winchester. But like I was saying, Beverly's had a nice tradition here and a long run of solid kickers. Speaking of which, former Beverly kicker Luke Sampieri just last weekend hit a game-winning field goal for Bryant as time expired. So I think 2 weeks before that, Luke set the school record with most points when he was, not most points, most extra points when he was 7 for 7 on extra points, and then he follows that effort up by hitting the game-winning, I think it was a 42-yard field goal as time expired for Bryant, Luke's first field goal there. So it's great to see our Panthers doing great things post their secondary education. Passes again, overthrown. Beverly defense there to hold in case. Looks like some of the younger guys getting some experience out there for the Panthers at this point.
That'll bring up second down for the Sachems.
It must be a great feeling for those kids. Coach Morency has the confidence in there to run them out there at the end of the game. Perfect thing for them to build some confidence for next year and maybe the year after. Run up the middle, tackled. Like I said, the Panthers have some young players out there with Callis, Morency, Billy Adams,
Jimmy Gibbons on the
Duncan Moreland's a junior. So there's a lot of talent.
Third down and 5 for the Sachems.
Past this year too. So it's great to see. You have your senior leadership out there with Ryan Barra, Peasy Parsons, Bobby Adams, etc. You got Billy Shaw on the line, Caden Hale, Mikey Adams. What do I always call him? Mikey Anderson. Mikey Anderson is out there. So there's the carry. dropped down again by Mikey Anderson. So it's a really nice mix for the Panthers in terms of you got some young guys contributing too, but you also have your senior leadership that you really need if you're going to go deep in the playoffs. And the Panthers are going to go at least another week in the playoffs, which is, you know, outstanding. Just under 5 to play. Pass is complete. Brought down by Mikey Anderson. Hasn't been much tonight for the Sachems in the passing game, but those completions, it always seems like either Moreland or Anderson are there to stop them and limit the damage. Pass is incomplete. Tough to, always remember that far back, but I think the tone for this game was really set in that opening series. It was run up the middle, is going to be stopped by the Panthers defense. You had the Panthers win the coin toss. They deferred, kicked off, defense held on 3 and out. Winchester punted, Beverly got it, marched down the field for a touchdown, and that was just an opening statement. We're going to be able to stop you, and we're going to be able to run on you. And it's been the same that way. And now it's 49 to 14. Just under 4 minutes left. Handoff, runs to the outside.
Jimmy Gibbons on the run for Winchester.
Jimmy Gibbons on the run for Winchester. 3:42 remaining.
Picked up 9 on the play, 2nd down and 1 for the Sachems.
The 9-yard carry is going to make it 2nd down. Not going to be 2nd and 1. 2nd and 6. I mean 2nd and 4. 6-yard carry. Ball on the Beverly 33-yard line. There's a snap, fades back to pass, throws it to the outside. Initial contact there by Callis, and then
left pass to Jimmy Gibbons. That's good for a Sachem 1st down.
Brought down by the Panthers. There's the handoff up the middle. Jimmy Gibbons again on the run for the Sachems. Referee signals to keep the clock moving. Something you like to see on a cold night with 3 minutes left in a game that's already been determined.
2nd down and 1 for the Sachems.
So it's going to be 2nd down and 1, just under 3 minutes remaining. Go. Pass is stopped by the Panthers. My apologies to
the 1st down for the Sachems.
Some of the subs on in here. It's pretty much pitch black on top of the booth here, and I can't see the roster. So my apologies to some of the younger guys making some plays now, but I just can't see. It's pitch black. There's the snap. The run is up the middle. Skirts one tackler. Brings it down to about the 3-yard line. Most importantly, the clock keeps running. Just over 2 minutes, 2:06.
About the 3-yard line.
It's going to be... the clock goes. Now we got just under 2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes to wait between the Panthers and their playoff victory. There's the handoff. He's in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Winchester. Jimmy Gibbons on the touchdown run.
That's going to make it 49-20. Flag down. I don't know. Flag down. Looks like we got some sort of procedural foul, which you'll love to see in a 21-point game with 1:30 left. Kick is up. Kick is good.
The extra point is good.
I think that may have pegged the roof of the house again, so the house is taking 2 hits tonight. Looks none the worse for the wear, though. You wonder if those owners are like, you know, could you maybe do the fence, the net 10 feet higher? Just not, you know. The windows are protected, though. Maybe we can go see if they'll appreciate. We can knock on their door at 9:45, see if we can get an interview with them about how they feel about the balls hitting the house. Yeah, have you approached the school committee to air any of these concerns? Most people like it when strangers show up with the camera at their house at 10 o'clock at night. I know you're watching the World Series maybe, but yeah. Well, Dodgers are up by a run, I guess. 1-0, okay. No, plenty of time. Probably another 5 hours left in the game, probably. Yeah. PZ Parsons back to receive for Beverly, scoops it up. There he goes. PZ with a big return, Mr. Electric. He's one of those guys, whenever he touches the ball, he just seems to make things happen. I know I said that before, but, and to be fair, I did say it before he had that big play, but yeah, just one of those guys that he catches the ball, he makes things happen. Shifty out there. Yeah, there's the run. Now we got number 11 in at quarterback, who I'm going to guess is Pascarosa. He and Barrett must have switched jerseys before the game. I don't know why. Obviously it worked. Whatever they did worked. So yeah, I don't know.
Owen O'Connor on the tackle for Winchester.
So we're gonna see what number Barrow wears next game. Does he go with 16 again? I mean, this is a pretty decisive victory by Beverly. To switch it up now would be like, I'm not sure. There's the run by Beverly. Nice little juke to the outside. 40 seconds remaining. Again, just an impressive, overpowering victory for Beverly here on the road. You know, always, although Beverly's done really well on the road this year. In fact, that Peabody was their first home win. Now that everything else had been on the road. So Beverly continues to be road warriors tonight, even more impressively so in the playoffs here. There's The pitch, a little cutback, a little run up the middle. Yeah, nice little run here. Making people miss. That'll be it. Loretti with the carry. That's the end of the game. Beverly wins it 49-21. Impressive victory on all things. Offense, defense, special teams, passing, running. Just an overpowering performance by the Beverly Panthers. Teams line up to shake hands. Congratulate Winchester on a fine season. Winchester band plays a little buttercup here at the end. Hopefully the team doesn't have a negative association with this song going forward. There's the Beverly coaches make their way, congratulating the Sachems. Now they're going to celebrate with their team. Here it looks like Beverly boys are gathering at the 20, taking a knee, gonna enjoy the victory. There we go. Looks like the line is. All right, that's it. The last of the Beverly coaches have said their congratulations. They're running to greet their team, celebrate a hard-fought victory. Again, truly impressive performance by Beverly tonight. Final score, they win by 4 touchdowns. I think you have obvious player of the game has to be Merge Malumba. Gets 5 touchdowns, well over 300 yards. You get some unsung heroes in my opinion. I got to go with Duncan Moreland. On defense, had about 4+ pass deflections. Mikey Anderson made some big plays on defense too. You had Andrew Avila early on helping to fill the void left by Clayton McAlpine. And then, I think as an unsung hero, you got to go a group of them, the offensive line, opening up huge holes tonight. You can't have your running back run for 5 touchdowns, over 300 yards without doing some workmanlike effort up there by the big boys on the Beverly line. So I know Coach Henneberry's got to be really impressed with his line play tonight. Coach Morency's going to be thrilled with what the effort the boys came. They executed on the game plan, and all smiles on the way home, and we'll live to see who we play next week, and that'll do it for us tonight. So for BevCam, I'm Matthew Reardon. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next week.